So, do you think Supreme Leader Snoke, really is Mace Windu? I've been watching a lot of Star Wars conspiracy theory videos on the old Yankee Tango. And by that I mean Doom Tube. Malawan pistols. I only like them if they're unique or legendary, maybe a purple. The more standard issue ones have never impressed me.
It may be a little crack, but hell if it isn't entertaining. Get your new issue of this just in.
They're wearing the Malawan colors.
And they told me pirating Iberian broadcast for today. I didn't like that piece.
And now for the
How do you like them peas? I like my peas raw. In the pot.
Truth Broadcasting. Ladies and gentlemen, we have won. With the death of Roland and the capture of Lilith, the resistance is no more. The remaining forces are all divided, confused, demoralized. Once and for all, Handsome Jack has proven his moral and intellectual superiority over the bandit hordes. This is Hunter Hellquist saying that Pandora is finally safe. Pandora is finally free.
Over the bandit hordes? Are you mocking me? Hordes. Well, I guess the fact that a Hyperion guy would have that kind of accent illustrates that presumably Hyperion doesn't discriminate based on where a person comes from. Their region of origin, their regional dialect. I mean, just because you might have grown up as a country bumpkin on Pandora doesn't mean a bandit or a bandit sympathizer. Don't really need to gamble. I've got good stuff. But the quest for loot, the thirst for loot, the hunger, the desire for loot is unquenchable. That's a pretty good booster shield. Kind of low capacity for a blue 26.
Stay alive out there. Are you gone already?
I never used it. A Torg rocket launcher with a Vlad barrel that holds 2 rockets is just baffling to me, because it appears to have 3 rocket tubes, a barrel, or barrels, as they're called in-game. These two would, I want to say they would probably be close to evenly matched.
Your cash ain't worth a thing if you don't spend it.
That's very true.
Farewell, friend.
Oh, I need recoil reduction or reload speed. Of course, I'm going for all 12.2 here, and they're not going to let me do it. What? But who cares? Why does that matter so much to me? It doesn't. It's not so much that it matters. It's just one of my quirks. It's a gift and a curse. And every time you quit out of the game without doing one of these missions, apparently, you fail it, even if you don't hit the trigger that triggers the timer for the mission. That's kind of irritating. I was thinking there were some other missions to do an opportunity besides these things. That's another one of those types of missions that I don't like, that one right there. Might as well go to Sawtooth Cauldron. Because I need to gain access to that part in Iridium Blight beyond the bridge. Arid Nexus. Kai. When you hear the name Kai, does that remind you of Kai from Lex? Kai from 47 Ronin? Or Kyle Reese? I might as well set it on that one. Checking the time to gauge approximate drive space. Okay.
Guns! Glorious guns! I'm always happy to take your money. I'm sure we'll be doing this again soon enough.
So I've mentioned it in previous episodes, but I really enjoy watching Major Slack's videos. Both his old channel, Major Slack Videos, and his new channel, Major Slack Attack. Especially his Borderlands 1 and 2, Lima Papas, and also his Lima Papa of the pre-sequel. And part of the reason why is because he does everything differently from how I do, and that gives me new ideas.
I appreciate that a little bit less.
2412, 2255, boosted to 2787.
Hey, Slab.
Switch arms. Up. So what's the correct pronunciation of redux? I've always thought it was a faux French word intended to be pronounced redo.
Nothing like a good sail.
And the first movie I ever recall seeing that in is Apocalypse Now Redo or Redux. It doesn't matter to me, I just like to know for sure. What's the intention here? Are they going for faux French, or should it literally be pronounced Redux? I don't think I've ever done that. Shoot a psycho's buzz axe out of midair. Zone sportsmanship style.
Let's get you rolling.
That kill yourself mission makes me think of the band Camp Kill Yourself.
Farewell, friend.
CKY.
You're an organ dog.
Charlie. Kilo. Yankee. Normally I'd get out and battle them, but right now I want to get where I'm going. I'll still take the time to do stuff like this. Should I go across that bridge? I don't remember. Yeah, it looks like I should. indirect fire weaponry. Grenade launchers, mortar launchers, catapults. Partially because it's difficult to master. So that there's a challenge to using it effectively. In video games, I mean. Of course, I've never used anything like that in real life. Aside from, you know, something like a slingshot or whatnot. Dull versus Hyperion, just like old times, right, Jack?
Success.
There is something I'll take the time to check here, even though I know I'm not headed in the direction of the waypoint. Didn't that happen to me last time? Video game logic. This time I'm not even going to bother with the ladder. How did I miss it? Timed that right. I don't like to use bolt action or pump action guns as sound. Because the gun appears to cycle with a phantom hand. I wish there was some restriction on guns you could zerk with. Nothing really interesting. Except maybe that Point Man class mod. But I've developed a preference for Tactician. Although Point Man in co-op does make Axton, potentially anyway, a fairly decent tank type of character. I don't think most players think to play Axton as a tank. Of course, you wouldn't play Axton tank style the same way you play Krieg or Sal tank style. But still, what I mean is you can make him hard to kill. Which is, after all, only logical, right? Last ditch effort, pressure. I don't feel like respecking him to match a class mod. Liquid hot magma. Lava, actually. No, look at that. Rat-a-tatter. Blue label. But it has no sight. I like the rat-a-tatter, but it has to have a sight.
To get to where Sawtooth bandits are keeping the bombs, you gotta go through Guano Grotto. You'll have to push through a buttload of saw teeth, but hell, wouldn't be any fun otherwise, right?
Totally.
My slabs have been fighting the saw teeth for years. These bastards handed dozens of phone hunters to Jack once the pay got good enough. You kill them all, phone hunter, and you smile while you do it.
Oh, you can bet I will.
High quality, low prices, and no questions.
3.6 fuse time?
Tell your friends.
Screw that noise. A green 27 and it, look at that low capacity. I'm not a huge fan of
Next time you're
Vlad shields. Anyway, absorb shields. Supposedly they're good for Sal, but I think they're redundant for Zerking since Sal can regen ammo anyway as a default ability. We're gonna have Goliaths. Frivolous type, not so frivolous tactical reload actually. Not with a torque barreled shotgun. Pseudo stomp.
I'll crack your skull open with my
Clearing the potential obstacles out my path.
Don't fight so hard!
This was entirely a bad idea. Charging in here like this. See if I can make this one. Oh, so close. It's always hard to hit those with a teddy toss. Zero stomp. Guess I should pick up the med vial. Totally impractical, which is kind of why I'm doing it. I can resupply right over here anyway, which I'm going to do, even though it's not a really good time to do it. Why do you feel the need to reset? Like in Stalker, you click a thing, it resets back to the top. One of the few things I never liked. In Stalker, Shadow of Chernobyl. How? Just fly right through the mountain, why don't you? Give me an icon, please. Screw this noise. You're not just a jackass for Jack, you're just a plain jackass. Oh, come on! What a joke.
Talk to me, Angel. I need a vault hunter and I need him yesterday.
I found someone with great potential. His name is Zero, or at least he's called that. No one knows his real name, and... No, next! I hate those mysterious warrior types. So 9 times out of 10, there's nothing actually special about them. Who else you got? Playing Zero surveillance footage.
Slag, you freak!
Good. Leaves falling from trees. Snow drifting onto the ground.
What?
Life leaving your corpse.
Did that guy just speak in haiku?
That's more like... No. See, this is why you need both a front sight and a rear sight. Good toss. I see, it shoots just a little bit high. That's why I've been missing. The front sight actually doesn't line up perfectly. It lines up okay, but not perfectly. With this type of weapon, you need perfection. You know, because precision, perfection, you know, they kind of go together. Smoking guano, that's grody. I wouldn't be the least bit surprised if bandits actually do smoke guano.
Welcome, faithful listeners, to Kai's Corner, episode 98. Pandora's crap! Nobody's heard of me here. Hello? 5 billion EchoCast subscribers? Maybe get out of the Stone Age, douchebags! It is you! Finally, a fan! Yes, Kai's Corner. Autograph cost a buck.
No, it is you, the chosen one.
Chosen one?
Quickly, into my store. We haven't a moment to lose.
Wasted 4 shots just to blow up a thing. 1 shot of 4 shells, you know what I mean. Alright, so I need to go down. Lots of exclamation points, I should at least investigate. I thought Borderlands 1 was a fairly big game. Big game. Unintentional double entendre. Double entendre. In the original French, I think they say double entendre. I've probably mentioned that before, but I don't remember. But Borderlands 2 is huge. So much missions! Might as well clean the place up. Expecting that there might be a switch on there. On that pylon. And that will turn off. Can't see far enough over there. I'll turn off whatever that wire leads to over there. But also all these other pylons that are connected. Keep in mind, this is my first time here. Shut up. Didn't take time to aim for the head on that. Just wanted to get him down and dead. Spectacular stunt. Too bad this isn't the wide world of sports. Oh, I hate being made to miss like that. Not so frivolous tactical reload. Considering ammo expenditure per shot. This is the gun for this. Clearing the path. Yeah, thanks for helping me out. Clearing the path. This is my doomstick. This is my rifle. This is also my rifle. This is my gun. And this is my doomstick. I should probably get some more use out of this. Not bad. Not bad. Probably mentioned this before, but doll E-Techs aren't usually my style. Aren't really ever my style. The idea of a burst fire elemental that doesn't reliably do its thing. It does its when it does its thing, it's effective. It just doesn't do its thing reliably. I like Malawan and Hyperion elementals. E-Techs, I mean. Malawan and Hyperion E-Techs. TD or E-Techs can be effective too. Oh no! Oh. Thanks for screwing me out of being able to do what I was planning to do. Suiciders. Hate them. You tell it, baby. And this game always seems to know exactly when and where to spawn those so that it's exceedingly difficult to react to. That guy just came out of nowhere. It was like he spawned right next to me. Wouldn't be surprised if he did. And see, the moment I get him slagged, he dies to death. I'm stuck on the scenery at the worst possible moment. That's something else this game is good at, getting me stuck on scenery. View sway makes it hard to score crits. Lame. can get it right back. Ordinarily, I would farm the shit out of Goliaths, but at this particular moment, I just want to get stuff done.
Killing time! You cannot kill me! Bury you with the rest! Front switch! Fantastic!
I love bandit shotguns. Unless I'm playing as Sal, then I prefer almost exclusively Jakobs or Hyperion. I think that's pretty much true for most when playing as Sal. Ha ha! Oh, you... bandits with your clever graffiti and logos, insignia, whatnot. Please not switch weapons! I'm so glad you can jump while aiming, or aim while jumping, or you know what I mean. Know what I mean, Vern? Let's get some more use out of this. Even more use out of course. And I also have the Hammer Buster, which I like best when it has a bayonet. Frivolous Tactical Reload. $25. Pretty good capacity for a Jake. Of course, it is a ledge. Even though bandit parts look totally out of place on a Jake, I actually like a bandit grip on a Jakobs battle rifle. And also dull assault rifles. For the increased capacity. Torg reflex sight. hard for me to aim with a toward reflex sight because it's overbuilt, as I often say. I know, I forgot to check the pylon to see if there's a switch to turn off. Actually, I haven't forgotten about it. I'm just trying to get everyone out my face. Get out my face! Alright. Might as well check every pylon for power switch. The central hub was the one I was looking at before, I think. Green lights. Of course, those lights or just paint. And don't think that's viable. I don't feel like doing a grenade jump. That's against my philosophy of gaming. Even in the 90s, I thought that was lame. What? Don't make this overly complicated, please. There. Okay, so that cable, there's a cable going that way. I need a cable going that way. Oh, blue sparks. Usually that gives you a clue as to where the power switch is located. And more often than not, it's worth it to switch it off. What am I standing on? Gwen. Okay, game developers, please quit doing that. You don't need to make a mirrored texture. that's been plaguing video games for who knows how long. Just quit doing it. Nobody likes that. Nobody wants to see that. Purposelessly mirrored textures. And skins, I mean. If there's a purpose to it, that's fine. Half-Life 2 has that too. Oh, every time! Every time! Just a moment, let me take this. Alright, I'm back. Chewing on some cheese. Le Gruyere from Switzerland. And it's quite good. More? I wonder if maybe there's a power switch at one end that shuts off the other end. Though still I
You
would...
gotta steal some Y94 thermal charges if you want to get into the info stockade and find the warrior. Take the elevator to get to where they store them.
Didn't even slag him once.
Just, at least I won't have to deal with
not conform to my reputation.
I don't need to slag you, not with this. I just sometimes do it for extra brutality. Not one slag.
You fellas meet the missus?
I could barely understand what he said, but it was funny. Ammo covered with crap or shit? Crap and shit. Should be on the lookout for a sparking pylon. I hear the sound of electricity.
A fantastic day for capitalism. May it help you kill many things. A pleasure as always. You're my millionth customer. Don't let it go to your head. 2 words, my friend. No refund.
Maybe that's the electrical sound that I hear.
Low prices and no questions asked. Good luck.
Aw, look everybody! It's a witty bitty slab trying to use our elevator. Get him!
I'll make it! Hold him! He's no better! Wanna meet my girlfriend?
Oh, sorry, the direction I wanted to go. What am I trying to do? That's what I'm trying to do. What am I stuck on? I'm pressing the forward key. I'm not moving. Why am I not moving? Why is my inventory not coming up? Why can't I open my menu? Go, this game. Pressing all sorts of direction keys, not moving, stuck on apparently nothing. Trying to bring up my inventory, can't bring it up for some inexplicable reason. Oh, this game. Why? Why do you do this to me? Two-for-one sale. Front sight but no rear sight. You get behind me, I bet you. Yeah. I heard it. Didn't see it. Did you just throw? It's not a huge deal, but still. It's the principle of the thing. I hate it when loot gets thrown over ledges.
Looks like the elevator's not moving. You got this motor off so you'll take the elevator down. The rule breaker! Always try puzzle. Go find it!
Why are you not picking up the cash automatically like you're supposed to? This game doesn't even know its own rules. I know what you're thinking. What am I doing? You're using a teddy. That's not how you use a teddy. You're not actually supposed to shoot with it. Teddy nades, Teddy SMG. Oh, that was a waste.
You're not ready for me! This doesn't hurt! Act like her! I'm getting out!
Haha! Did I bypass anything? I kind of got distracted. Yeah. Sort of a matching pair. Yeah. Don't like elemental shotguns. Ah. Slow projectiles are slow. He's got Jakobs shotgun with it. Oh no, can't really tell how it's parted just by how it functions because it's a Jake. So he might have been firing. I was going to say with the TD or forearm, but I haven't used the Jakobs barrel shotgun sometimes. Wasn't thinking straight.
Last time I was here, I had Tiny Tina riding piggyback, right? Throwing grenades at the saltine while I punched them in the red mist. The looks on their faces. Oh, I've killed a lot of people.
Yeah, but the good majority of them deserved it.
Hey, do me a favor. You think about how all of Roland's training, all his experience counted for nothing once he met me.
and ask yourself, if I could kill the wise leader of the Crimson Raiders without breaking a sweat, how hard will it be to kill a psychotic bandit king and a drunken frickin' sniper?
I can feel this thing around my neck sapping me dry. Promise me, so long as there's a bullet left in your gun, promise me you'll make Jack pay.
I promise. By the way, Jack, Morty isn't just a sniper, he's a hunter. He's also a gunslinger.
I'm an EchoCast host, not a hero. You can't be saying that.
The prophecy spoke of a man who would come to Sanctuary, forever speaking into an echo recorder. He would be a humble man of unknown origins.
I've got 5 billion subscribers?
Very famous man, beloved the galaxy over. He would wield the evil smasher forged by my own hand and save our galaxy forever.
Me? Save the world? I don't know.
It is your calling. You must purchase the evil smasher from me and save our planet. You will be rewarded with riches, fame, Moxie's hand in marriage.
How much for the evil smasher?
$2 million.
Hey, hello, beautiful. That was cool.
Will there be a ladder? I saw another echo. I think it's the last one. Don't know for sure.
That's right.
The reason I said because I wanted to switch to my Teddy SMG, but my inventory screen wouldn't come up. So I went into Fight for Your Life. Not a huge deal since I have my awesome shotgun.
Time to train.
Let's see. Yeah, that sounds awesome. Finish him. What's over here? This looks like something. Oh, yeah. That's what that is. Okay.
Warning, you are now.
Hit that generator, and we'll show the salty who's really in charge of this cauldron. Just stick by that generator until the flag's raised all the way up, Slab. Time to show that slime not to mess with the salty!
See how this does against these. Probably not too impressive. Of course not. No. If I can get one close enough, this shotgun will do major damage. See? Of course. There.
Reset the generator!
Oh, come on. There we go. That's more like it.
You got the flag raised, now bust the generator!
Present for you.
That figures. See what I tried to do there? I tried to blow it up with that fastball. How does the fastball know what's a target and what's not? Like Malawan contact or TDR contact grenades in Borderlands 1. If they don't contact an enemy, they just fall on the ground and explode after a few seconds, or if an enemy touches them. Or grenades in, well, is it Quake 1 or Quake 2? Same deal. It's like they're smart grenades, but how? How does the grenade know? Were there more of those? Yeah. Arid Nexus.
Time for
have one more Echo to find. So why are there two locations on my minimap? Couldn't react fast enough because I was kneeling. Don't get stuck on the scenery while you're melting. Oh, it's not rocket surgery. Center chest. Did I shoot over that midget with the first shot? How does that occur? Guess I should have taken it out before I reloaded, but
Faithful listeners, I am going to save the galaxy. Armed with the evil smasher given to me by the wise seer Marcus, I will head to the heart of Saga's Cauldron and cleanse it of evil. I always knew I was destined for greater things. I must go find my destiny, listeners, for justice, for glory, for moxie. Charge!
oh, player skin. That figures. Oh. I see. So apparently I need to find his, presumably his remains. I might as well get that done while I'm here. Sprint. Ugh. Sprint.
What a jackass. Now give me my money back.
Well, that's that. Oh, let's see if any of the rest of this stuff is on the way forward or on the way back. Well, it's on the way back. I didn't think to check that while I was on my way forward. Might as well keep pressing forward and then go back later. Already went up there. I don't think I went up here yet. Pylon. Do I hear electricity? Pressing my right strafe key and I'm not strafing right even though there is no obstruction. Oh, I guess there is an obstruction. Never mind. It wasn't apparent from my vantage point.
Another twin
Sprint! Why do I always have to press the sprint key twice? Always a pointless delay. I think Axton has a skill that lets him switch weapons faster. Of course, I couldn't back up the way I came. I had to back up slightly off to the side. My shield can take it, but still, it's the principle of the thing that irritates me. That was my fault for missing that first shot. killed a bunch of loot midgets so far. Haven't gotten anything interesting from a single one of them.
I want to be clear about something. This isn't about Pandora anymore. It's about you. And me. I can never replace what you took from me, but murdering your Vault Hunter pals, destroying that flying city, hell, that's a start.
I didn't think of this until just now, but the Death Star aesthetic is pretty obvious there with Helios, but it's actually more like, in terms of shape, Death Star crossed with TIE Fighter. Of course, I couldn't get away fast.
Put your skull into your compost! Mistake! Big goddamn mistake!
Yeah, it was a mistake trying to use this without slagging first. Ugh. What? Video game logic almost struck again right there. Did you see that? Stuck on nothing.
I see something!
What's down here? Looks like that leads back down into the guts of the place, which means I should save that for later if I decide to go back that way.
New present? This gunshot!
Put my turret
You fellas
Top.
need permission? Loud.
Shield down, shield down. Always missing. That's why I pair it up with this. So hard to aim when you have zoom with iron sights. The iron sights don't line up perfectly. It's so confusing to the brain. I know I mention that a lot, and I'll continue to mention it until it no longer happens. Until it no longer happens. It ought not have ever happened in the first place. Explodey go nuts.
There's nothing more to love more than this Bullbringer. If you destroy it, he'll be so pissed he'll have to ride the elevator down to take revenge on you.
What? What? Reload, reload, reload. Faster.
Or one bogey.
I'd like to see you reload this type of shotgun that quickly. In real life, I mean. Oh. That was totally Fury Road right there. Should have brought along a corrosive sniper rifle, that one I have in my collection, Ray Cal.
Wanna meet my girlfriend?
Let's see how the Hammer Buster does against those buzzards. Oh, Teddy SMGs benefit from bandit parts. For the increased capacity, which is something, of course, you want. On a Teddy. When those buzzard pilots mentioned, oh, nice. Nice as in means. When they say draw a bead on you, that expression comes from the fact that shotguns, because it was a term originally applied to shotguns, usually have a plain old bead sight. Why it took so long for someone to get the brainwave to put rifle sights on a shotgun, I have no idea. Jake and Jake. How is a midget so tough? A midget rat. That's not a loot midget, is it? That I could understand, but a midget rat? Well, it has the helmet thing, so I guess maybe it did pop out of her somewhere. Get back to that. Get this out of the way. That out of the way. Check the area for anything interesting or for other enemies. I managed to kill that guy to death up there. You know, you could give me a green every once in a while.
Blast boom bringing the bits. Mordo won't be happy to see his mother go up in smoke, so he'll take the elevator down and fight you. Oh, and after you blast Boombringer, don't look at the explosion. Just walk away from it.
Boombringer, no! That's it, Slab! I'm going down there, and you are gonna find out what it's like to eat your own throat!
Sounds like you can take the elevator down. Feel free to kill Mordo on your way up.
Don't look at the explosion, just walk away from it. Because cool people don't look at explosions. That's what that's got to be a reference to. Freddie Wong. Oh, I knew I'd be going this way eventually, didn't I? Called it. Oh, I'll switch back to this and this. As an assault rifle, as a basic assault rifle, this would be pretty good. As an E-Tech, though, it sucks because of its inconsistency and unreliability.
Stop, hunters! Bring them! Stop, little lady! Get up there! Hell yeah! Fire! Everything out here!
No.
I won't kill you! Kate!
You are the best slab ever.
It's a red mark on my mini-map. Someone or something above me.
Feeling overburdened by money?
Sheesh, you'd think I'd find something interesting.
Nothing like a good sale. You're my millionth customer. Don't let it go to your head. And pleasure as always. Tell your friends, Marcus Munitions.
I need to do this. In fact, I think I'll do this and then call it. I'll come back here and do that Arid Nexus bit later. And by later, I mean next episode.
Wounded again! Great!
Finish you. In the direction of north. Get up, that's not hard. Ugh. I love this fastball.
I can still hear your smell. What the cakes we were going to bake. It's going to be a
See, I even tried. I heard the grenade about to explode with the timer. Even still didn't have time to react. Pick it up.
Get 'em, boys!
Put it.
Now that you got the flag on there, start the generator to raise it all. Just stick by that generator until the flag's raised all the way up, Slab. Some slab shining flash colors over our target. Tear them apart!
Oops.
Reset the generator!
Really? You're able to dodge all of that?
Another kill! That was cool!
Now, blast the generator so they can't lower our flag.
I'm getting so sick of it. Notice now, I hear what's about to happen. The Suicider's grenade. I attempt to react to it, but can't. Because it's like you don't even get a full second to react to it. It's so cheap. Such a chintzy maneuver. And what good did it do in the end? You ever notice how when enemies take you down in this game and you go in to fight for your life, how do they always know to take cover at that moment? Oh, do I have enough drive space left? For the last one. Should I save it for next time, or will it reset the mission if I quit the game? footprint.
Hey, get in front of me!
Though I'm not a big fan of zoom with iron sights. As I've reiterated enough times, overall, I really do like the Buffalo.
They'll never find it. Never find my treasure. What's in Old Haven? Not anymore. Mine. Scatter the map. Give it to bandits. Nobody will ever find it. Never!
Whoa. Sounds like that dude was talking about the lost bandit treasure of Old Haven. If you find the pieces of the map, you could be the first person to dig it up. Sounds like bandits have the map pieces, but there's no way to know which one's got it. Just keep killing bandits and hope for the best.
Remember that? That mission you find in Old Haven in Borderlands 1? Well, that'll be for next time. I need to get back to home base. Call it for this episode. Jump. All right. I forget how to get back up there. Oh, here we go, I think. So much missions! So much side quests! So much replay value! Out of my way. Out of my way, all of y'all. All you all out of my face.
It's a fine day, full of opportunity. Lovely. You're my millionth customer.
Did you see what happened there? How it bounces around, up and down, just... I don't know quite how to describe it. Trying to supposedly correct my view. I hate that.
2 words, my friend. No refunds. I'll patch you up whenever you need it.
Resetting itself back. Such an unnecessary. That would be an awesome shotgun right there, if not for the scope. Structurally superfluous scope, but otherwise awesome. How much time left on the
Get yourself
shop?
the shields right here. I'll patch you up whenever you need it.
Chosen one. Ha!
Just a moment. That was yet another pointless phone call to waste my time.
I've always got new stock. Check back later. Farewell, friend.
Wonder what special attributes this has. .5, kind of a slow fire rate for having a Vlad barrel.
You can always trust the card at your side. It's a fine day, full of opportunity.
This just is. Jack doesn't have the balls to kill anybody who's armed to a title behind their back.
Hope you're right.
All the news that's fit to lie about.
Still wearing the Malawan colors.
Let me know if anything catches your eye. I'm sure we'll be doing this again.
I probably won't do any gambling since
Insert any donated organs into the receptacle.
I've already got good stuff.
Set up.
But I will check the shops. I think I just checked all of them. How much rid do I have? Only 18. Oh, should I do some gambling? Why not? $238. Seems a bit low. See how it's parted. Jakobs stock. Dull grip, Vlad barrel, topped off with a Vlad reflex sight. 77.8. Accuracy, fairly average for a weapon of this type, I do believe. Tease. Wouldn't mind getting my mitts on a better Teddy SMG. Blue 26 or better. Yeah, see? still, there has to be something about this. It's not just a prank gun by Marcus. Is it? Three Torgs in a row and 2 were blast rifles. I wouldn't mind getting my mitts on a Hulk or Ravager. Green 26 or better. Preferably with an orc sword attached to it. Of course, if it's a Ravager, then it would be at least blue. So green Hulk or blue Ravager, or better in either case. Not that there's anything wrong with this. Overkill. The only thing that would make it better would be an orc sword attached to it. I'll gamble down to 90,000. Then sell everything because everything sucks. $89.8. Hey.
Look out, people.
Would prefer a dull barrel on a Torg blast rifle, but that loves me my bayonet. I got some use out of this. Wasn't impressed. I've already got a better dull SMG. Always with the resetting of things. Ugh.
Come on back anytime.
All right, what do we got here?
Almost dead?
Nah.
I can fix that. You're an organ donor.
Okay, so I'm gambling some more, even though I kind of implied that I might not. Oh! What have we got here?
Now that's amazing.
Certainly not bad, but I could take it or leave it due to what I've already got. Since I've got this, which I've been using in conjunction with this. See what kind of sight that grim hero has. Corinthian, now that looks very Morty-like. Except Morty's Corinthian is blue label. Is that a perfectly parted transmurderer? I do believe it is. All Hyperion parts, even the reflex sight. Am I going to keep it and use it just because of that? Probably not. Tease. Now, how much rid do I have? 1/3 of the way there. Roughly.
Donated organs into the receptacle below. Be careful out there. Fire gun already!
A rear groove sight with no front sight.
Lock and load. Your cash ain't worth a thing if you don't spend it. Farewell, Twin.
Buffalo, don't make eye contact. Don't make eye contact.
No questions asked. Tell your friend, Marcus Munitions. Catch you later. Welcome to Dr. Zed's Portable Clinic. What can I get for you?
A whole lot of yawn. Not a big deal. One last thing. to do.
Sorry about Bloodwood, boy.
I appreciate you saying that.
If it makes you feel any better. Jack killed my dog a lot slower than he did Bloodwind.
I appreciate that a little bit less.
Oh. These blue 25s are still good. I could maybe get some more use out of them before passing them on. I think most would take the Pushka over the Corinthian, but I've just always preferred Mal over Vlad unless I'm playing a Sal. And in Borderlands 1, when it comes to sniper rifles, I've always preferred Mal over Vlad with any character. Next time, I'll get some use out of this. There has to be something about it that makes it something, I guess. So that's on the itinerary for next time. Till then, catch you on the flip side and see you next mission.